Oh, Tall Boy got to come in. Wait a minute. Tall Boy got to come in, man.
Okay,
Come on in here, Tall
come
Boy.
on in, bro.
Fine.
Talk to me. What's good?
What's happening,
He
player?
look, he wanted to
Well,
be on that fairy tale lover.
nah, I'm not trying to be on no fairy tale lover. I'm already taken. No, we not gonna get me shot. Mm-mm, mm-mm. All right, so I got a question. You said the Kango is already in the Smithsonian. Can you talk a little bit about the problems that you had with that Kango when you first started out?
Yes. It didn't start off with love. It started off with a cease and desist letter. The Kangol Headwear Company hit my record company with a letter saying, refrain from using the name Kangol. We own it, you don't. And if you continue, we will see you in court, is basically how the letter went. We realized, or they realized, that every city we performed in, their sales went up. So they fell back on the lawsuit and they worked out a deal allowing me to use the name on a year to year basis. Like every year, they would reevaluate to see if I should continue using the name, provided that I didn't do anything, that hurt the brand, didn't get arrested, didn't do drugs, didn't do anything that would hurt the brand. And that was 30 something years ago. They couldn't take the name back now if they wanted. Hip hop is synonymous, or Kangol Kid is synonymous with hip hop. And that's how the deal took place. It wasn't a monetary deal at all. It was, you know, it was a product endorsement deal. No money. It was the first time it was ever done, and that's how that deal started.
Wow, wow. My last
Wow.
question, because I think we got to get up out of here real quick. Um, Priscilla's got some charging issues, but we're going to have to work on that for the next show. But you're a songwriter, and can you talk about some of the songs that you wrote? I mean, am I correct? You wrote "Forever My Lady" by Jodeci.
No, that's I'll be sure.
That,
Woo!
that'll be
I
sure.
wish I wrote that. Yeah, that
You
was I'll
should
be
have been.
sure.
But can you talk
Yeah, I
about some
wish
of
I
the
wrote
other
that.
songs that you see now? You're making me look
I
bad.
wrote I wrote for Whistle. I wrote Right Next to Me for Whistle. A song called Barbara's Bedroom. Um, what else? Co-wrote We're Only Bugging. What else? For other people, I wrote for 3LW. I wrote for Lisa and Cold Jam. Um, Black, which was a group that Lisa Left Eye Lopez had under her umbrella. So I wrote a song for their album. Um, a gospel rapper by the name of BBJ, Big Brother J. I wrote on his first album. Uh, Gerardo, kid that wrote the song Rico Suave. I did two songs on his album. Um, I've been busy. I've been writing, R&B and rap songs and pop songs, for many years now behind the scenes.
So the question that I have to go with the songs that you have written, do you like the writing of the songs, or do you actually appreciate the performances of your career?
Um, I like the writing. I absolutely like writing. When I watch my songs being performed by another artist, it's almost like uh, uh, giving birth to a child and watching that child grow. And you watch that child go from being a toddler to being a young child to teenager and so on. And the growth is when you watch that song go from the studio to the recording to the record, and it's playing on the radio, and it goes from the radio to video, and then you go to watching that artist perform it on stage, and then you go to watching how it affects the audience. I've had people say, you know when I hear that song that you wrote, I think of my brother who passed away. And here it is, I wrote a song that kept that person's memory instilled in someone just by a song I wrote. So it's just so much responsibility that takes place with that, with so much growth, that I just love sitting back and watching the song grow and becoming that thing that it becomes to everyone else. And say, oh my God, every time I hear that song, I think of when I was in high school, or my high school crush, or my ex, or whatever. Like, all of these things that it brings back to you from this song that I wrote. I love hearing how a song does that to someone. So I'm gonna say, yeah, writing. I enjoy that more than performing.
That's what's up. All right, Priscilla, go ahead. I know we got to get up
All
out of
right.
here.
I'm sorry, y'all, but my memory is at 20 under 20%. That's how well Kango heated it up and had so all that. So, but Kango, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming on,
Thank
allow me
you.
to interview you. And hopefully I can see you in concert when you get ready to get back on the road. Please come
Yes,
here
the
to
minute this
Kansas for me.
pandemic thing is over, I will be back on the
Yes,
road. I
yes.
promise you that. Promise you.
Yes, 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 yes. And shout out to Egypt Young. Thank you for allow me to, and give me the chance to connect me with Kango and allow me to interview him. And shout out to you, sweetheart. And I'll talk to you after the show is over and everything.
Yeah, let me
But
throw one shout
but
out
how?
to my brother. One shout out to my brother Chub Rock. I know he was on earlier,
Yes,
and I didn't catch the interview, but I've had people tell me, he spoke me up and so on, and he always does. I love him, and just want to, send a shout out to my baby bro, man. I love you, bro.
yes, yes. And I just want to thank Chubb Rock and you, both of you guys, hip hop legends, for allowing me to interview you guys back to back tonight. And thank you so much. It's an honor to me and everything. Also, I want to give a shout out to Tallboy. Thank you for producing. To the Howard girls, thank you for tuning in tonight. Everybody else, but also shout out to
Thank you,
Miss
Howard
Sybil.
girls. Thank you.
Yes, they was in here tuning in.